Hey guys, what's up? So right now it's 1 o'clock and we are preparing the answer key. Just 1.5 hours ago this paper happened. So this is booklet series B and these will contain question number 1 to 9. I'll explain all 100 questions by the end of midnight. So all these are like factually correct questions and a lot of effort has gone into this so that it is epic, and Jatin will be making this in Hindi so you can follow him there. And this will be UPSC Civil Services Examination Prelims 2017 paper 1. Detailed analysis from where the questions come, everything else will follow. So let's get started. Question number 1 was the object of the Butler Commission of 1927 was to. So if you have followed any modern Indian history course on an academy, you can easily answer this question. It is a very factual question of modern Indian history. There is nothing, no brains needed here. So here the answer is to improve the relationship between the government of India and the Indian states. Very straightforward, very simple answer. So if you know it, you know it. If you do not know it, you do not know it. Okay, there is no guesswork here. It is not at all. You can't do any guesswork or logical analysis here. So Butler Commission, which is a 3-member commission, it was headed by Harcourt Butler. So if you Delhi, if you go near like Gol Market, there is like Birla Mandir. So there is a Harcourt Butler school there. Okay, and there is a college also in UP based named after him. So it was appointed on 1927, 16 December to examine the relations between the native states and the paramount power, that is the empire. Okay, or like question number 2, the term domestic content requirement is related to. So recently WTO declared it illegal that you have to source something from the local domestic industry. It was related to solar power production in our country. Again, see, if you have read like newspaper, if you have followed current affairs on an academy, so this was discussed quite a lot of time. Even in some of my MCQs, I have talked about domestic content requirement, solar power production, etc. So answer here is 2, that is A. So this is a current affairs question. So it is associated with developing solar power production in our country, and it was in news because the WTO's appellate body had declared domestic content requirement DCRs in India's Jawaharlal Nehru Solar Mission as illegal. Okay, so that is why it was in news. However, you should read more about it because it will stay relevant for your mains also and next year prelims also. Question number 3. Consider the following statements. Now let us see if you are sitting in exam hall. The nuclear security summits are periodically held under the aegis of United Nations. This statement is wrong, so it is under United States. The International Panel on Fissile Material is an organ of International Atomic Energy Agency. This statement is also wrong. So answer here is D, neither 1 nor 2. So many people might confuse UN with US, so that is why they might have marked A as 1, and this looks so good कि यार इसका पार्ट हो सकता है, so that people might also mark this also. So it's very tricky question, but answer is D, neither 1 nor 2. So IPF is not part of IAE and NSS is not under United Nations. Let us see. Question number 4. Who among the following can join the National Pension Scheme? Resident Indian citizens only. There is no such requirement whatsoever. This is wrong. Persons from age 21 to 55. This range is wrong. Okay. This range is wrong. All state government employees joining the services after the date of notification by the respective state governments. So this is correct. So answer here is C. All central government employees, including those of armed forces, joining the services on or after 1st April 2004. First of all, this is not included in armed forces. Date is also wrong. So armed forces is not there whatsoever. Okay. So the date is also wrong and it is not for armed forces. Please remember, NPS scheme is not for armed forces. Is it clear? Okay. Question number 5. With reference to river Teesta, consider the following statement. So we have a lot of courses on this drainage system of India, so that question came from there. The source of river Teesta is the same as that of Brahmaputra, but it flows through Sikkim. This is absolutely wrong. Teesta river originates from the Pahundri glacier. Brahmaputra river originates on the Angsi glacier. So this is wrong. River Rangit originates in Sikkim and it is a tributary of river Teesta. This statement is absolutely correct. The river Teesta flows into Bay of Bengal on the border of India and Bangladesh. This statement is wrong. So before going to Bay of Bengal, like it submerges into the Brahmaputra eventually. So answer here is B, that is 2 only. Teesta river originates from the Pahundri and Brahmaputra from Angsi glacier. And Teesta river is a 309 kilometer long river flowing through the Indian states of West Bengal and Sikkim. Okay, before going to Bay of Bengal through Bangladesh. So it merges into the delta of Brahmaputra, etc. So answer here is B. Question number 6. In tropical regions, Zika virus is transmitted by the same mosquito that transmit dengue. So if you have followed my daily MCQ series, I have specifically mentioned this point. Okay, I'll post the link as well if you want to. And I also mentioned that it is a sexually transmitted disease. So if anybody has heard that video, so you will know that this statement is absolutely correct. Both these statements are absolutely correct. So answer here is C, that is both 1 and 2. So Zika virus is transmitted to people primarily through the bite of an infected Aedes species mosquito, and these are the same mosquitoes that spread dengue, chikungunya, yellow fever, etc. And CDC has confirmed that Zika virus is effectively a STD and it can be transmitted through sex. Okay, and CDC is a body of United States of America again. Question number 7. The standard mark of Bureau of Indian Standards is mandatory for automotive tires and tubes. This is correct. Egg mark is a quality certification mark issued by FAO. This is wrong. So answer here is A, one only. So it is a certification is issued by testing centers accredited by the APIDA. APIDA is Agricultural and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority. So these are all factual questions. If you know them, you know them. If you do not know them, then happy birthday. Question number 8. What are the advantages of implementing the National Agriculture Market Scheme? It is a pan-India electronic trading portal for agricultural commodities. Again, this question I have discussed in my daily MCQ series. It provides the farmers access to nationwide market with prices commensurate with the quality of their produce. So answer here is C, both 1 and 2. Both these statements are absolutely correct. So E-NAM, that is National Agricultural Market. It is a pan-India electronic trading portal, and it is launched by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Government of India, to facilitate farmers, traders, buyers, exporters and processors with a common platform for trading commodities. And here farmers can sell produce without the interference of any brokers or middlemen, thereby making competitive returns out of their investment. Question number 9. With reference to NIPRR, like again I have included this question. National Intellectual Property Rights Policy, consider the following statements. It reiterates India's commitment to the Doha Development Agenda and the TRIPS Agreement. This is correct. Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion is a nodal agency for regulating intellectual property rights in India. So this is also correct. So answer here is C, both 1 and 2. So it reiterates, it is taken from PIB. This is the link from where it has been taken. And both these statements are absolutely correct. So in next lesson, we will start with question number 10. Thank you for watching this lesson. Have an awesome day.